Okay, the first thing I want to tell you is that heaven on earth. They talk about heaven on earth, right? I'd like to tell you what I think heaven on earth is. Okay, right now, earth is just a manifestation, basically, of our fear, our our rage, our judgment. It's basically all fear. Ultimately, the fear, of course, though, comes from judgment and all that. And I guess my dogs agree with me. Okay, but it's just an overlap. Okay, it's just an overlap. The fear, the hate, the disease, the death, the war, the murder, the rape, the pillage, all of it is, in a sense, we're all guilty. We're all responsible for it. The collective unconscious is full of rage and manifests what we believe is reality. Okay, it's not reality. It's not reality. It's a cover up. It's just a cover. You know, the real reality is the heaven on earth. The real reality is that's just a mask, a Halloween mask that's scary over a paradise that's beautiful and peaceful. Above all, peaceful and joyous. That's reality. That's the reality we don't see because our ego is blocking it by our judgment, our fear, our grievance, our resentment, our reinvestment in the past over and over again to make it real in the present so that we're not really existing. We're just repeatedly hallucinating a collective reality that's painful and unpleasant and leads to our deterioration and death. Okay, it's not reality. We invented it. Okay, we manifested it by our collective thoughts. Somehow long ago we agreed upon it, that that's what we would do, that we would tell God we can do it better. But guess what? We couldn't. Okay? So now all of our fear and guilt and shame and hate, it's all manifest all around us. Now some of us look good and kind and sweet and loving and do kind things and good things, etc. And we're many times we're happy and smiling and all that. It's still a prison planet. Okay? It's still chaos and confusion and fear and hatred and lust and all that crap. Okay, it's just it's just a bunch of crap that keeps us distracted from the real paradise that is all around us, the peace and the love and the joy and the appreciating that these dogs are annoying me, and appreciating that there is a oneness to all of us that we have to keep remembering. So, okay, what do we do? That's why spirituality, forgiveness, acceptance, love, compassion, service to others. That's why these things are critical, because you do that and you peel away the mask of fear and judgment and guilt and shame and ego and rage that deep down makes you want to hurt something. And even when you're a good person and you don't want to hurt anybody, believe me, under the right circumstances, you're going to be out for blood. And let me just segue quickly into, I'm not a gun lover, but look, it would be great if we could have a society where we didn't need any guns. It would be fabulous. But that's magical thinking right now. It's not real right now. Right now, we live in a world where people have no conscience, where many people have no conscience about killing other people and taking what they've got. Okay, so you and me, right? We're peace loving. We hate guns. Let's say we wouldn't want to touch a gun, and we want laws that ban all guns all the time, no question about it. And then one day the world gets funkier than you think, and it starts closing in on you, and you got to figure out how to save yourself and your family, how to save your family. Right? And protect your family. And you think that bat's going to do it. You think the rake is going to do it. You think the pepper spray is going to do it. At that one point, someone hands you a gun with some bullets. Guess who starts shooting? Okay? You could be the greatest pacifist and wonderful person in the world. Yeah, I haven't met that person yet. Okay? I'm a pretty pacifistic kind of guy. I really do. I swear to God, I wish I would not grab that gun. But I got feet of clay still, and as far as I know, that even though I know this is a fantasy and it doesn't really matter anything that happens, gun, no gun, living, dying, it's all a dream. It's not, it's not our real purpose is to live life like this. Okay, so forgiveness, spirituality. You think it's an afterthought. It's what we've all got to do. Express consistent, unconditional love, compassion, and forgiveness towards everyone we meet, appreciating we are all part of creation, whatever you want to call it. We're all part of it. We're all connected to it. Why do you think we love the Force so much? Sure, okay, so we believe there's a dark side of the Force, but no. The Force does bind us all. Yeah, right. That's why it's mythos, because it's actually it's something deep inside we want to believe in. And we can, because it's true. There is a goodness within all of us. But we've got to practice it without double standards. We've got to hold that mirror up to ourselves. Be honest to ourselves about ourselves. That's really important. Our biases, our judgments, our prejudices. They run deep. And we have all sorts of rationalizations and excuses and denials. Because we don't want to be that kind of person. All right, so we throw around all sorts of horrible words at people, labeling them and judging them, and we think we're holier than thou. Maybe we are. Maybe we're not. Maybe we, do not judge, lest you be judged, has some merit here. It's not our job to judge others. Just look at yourself. Get your own house in order. If each of us did that, the heaven on earth concept could happen. Inner peace leads to world peace. One spirit, one mind and heart at a time. We got to do our job though. So many of us, myself included, we can play double standards and fool ourselves with mind games of double standards and hypocrisy. All of us. Very few of us are like El Perfecto, okay? And never make a mistake, and and always do the right thing and always say the right thing. I haven't met that person yet. We have to accept the flaws and the imperfections in each other, and don't negate each other because they don't live up to a particular standard that we've decided upon right then and there. Because the bar can change, right? There's so much we have to learn, but the most important thing is love. Not lip service, but love. Not sex, but love. Love, loyalty. Loyalty to what? Loyalty to people, as spirit, as souls, whether you want to marry them or divorce them or whatever you want to do. Okay, we have to honor each other. Yeah, okay, I'm babbling. Have a nice night.